In 2023, in the summertime, Payton Pritchard demanded a trade from the Celtics because he wasn't getting enough minutes. And Brad Stevens said to him, chill, 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 chill. Your time is coming. And this season, you are seeing amazing performances coming off the bench. I mean, just look at his last 4 games. I know there's been some injuries to Jaylen Brown, Derek White, but he's been cooking. He put up 20 on the Clippers. He put up 29 on the Bulls, 24 on the Cavs, 25 on the Heat. He's cooking right now. Now, here's the thing that's interesting with Payton Pritchard. Did you know that Payton Pritchard is what? I had to look this up. The 214th highest paid player in the NBA. There's a whole bunch of rookies that are making more money than him. And if you look at the contract that he's on, okay, 6.7 million this year, 7.2 million next year, 7.7 million the year after, 8.3 million the year after that. This is one of the best value contracts in the entire NBA. And we're going to break down the film and get to why he's so good, as you know we do on this channel. But first, just look at the shot chart. How often do you see a shot chart where everything is green? Everything is green. It's crazy how good this guy is. He's absolutely killing it. If we go into the advanced numbers, you can see from everywhere on the court, he has improved from last season. He's in the 100th percentile of effective field goal percentage, so you know he's scoring with efficiencies. Look at the short mid-range. Look at mid-range. Look at the 3-point, bro. Right now he's balling. So I thought, why not break it down? And I wanted to look at the game against the Cavs because the Celtics were undermanned. They didn't have Jaylen. They didn't have Derek White. But they did have Payton Pritchard, and it's a game that was only decided by 4 points. It went right down to the wire. So I wanted to point out a few things that are pretty cool about Pritchard's game that I've enjoyed watching. So let's dive into the footage right now. Okay, we're going to start off with this first possession here. He's coming down the court. He's surveying what's going on. Look at how the Celtics have set up. They've got Sam Hauser in the corner. He's a threat that you've got to get to. You can't just leave him open, right? So you've got to worry about Sam Hauser. You've got Cornet in the dunk spot down here. And then you've got Porzingis. And you've got Tatum. Now, the Cavs, they're thinking the ball's going to probably end up in Tatum's hands. But what Payton Pritchard has noticed is all of this space down here and the fact that there's only one defender that can come and help because you can't help off Sam Hauser, right? So if Payton Pritchard drives in here, if Darius Garland comes across, that leaves one of the league's best three-point shooters wide open. You can't allow that. If Jarrett Allen comes across, then you're leaving a lob threat to Luke Cornet or even just a normal lay-in. But here's what happens, right? Pritchard, he passes the ball to Porzingis, and then he fakes the defender. Look at this, is just simple fundamentals of basketball. He acts like he's coming for the handoff. Porzingis does a great job of pretending that he's going to give the handoff. Look at that. He's going, so he gets the defender's body weight shifted, and as soon as that happens, boom, he's going backdoor cut. Easy money for the Celtics. And there, he decides to not go up against Jarrett Allen, who can contest his shot at the rim. He's going to use this space that was available, and this is what I really liked about it. He went old school with it. He banked it off the glass. How often do we bank shots nowadays in the NBA? I really like that possession. Now, this is just a different variation, okay? Look at the time that he's got the ball in the corner and the Celtics have cleared out, okay? He's going to work here. Sometimes you just got to let him cook, right? He's putting those dribble combos together. He crosses up. Now, he knows that as soon as he hits this hezzy move, Darius Garland's body is going to open up thinking that he's going to try and drive baseline, but he knows he can't do that because of this defender waiting in the paint. But Darius Garland don't know that. His body weight shifts backwards. As soon as his body weight shifts backwards, Payton Pritchard is going to take the step back to create the separation that he needs. He gets that separation. Nice little jump stop. Knocks down the 3. This time, a pick and roll with Jrue Holiday. They like using Jrue Holiday and other guards as screeners. He's cooking. Just look at how tight these handles are, though. Look, cross through the legs, keeps his shoulder low. This is the importance of having a low center of gravity. That little push dribble here. So he splits the 2 defenders and then goes into the paint, finishes strong, extends his arm out trying to draw that foul. Maybe he did get fouled. Maybe he didn't. Who knows? He tells the ref that he thinks he got fouled. But this is what I like. This is what Porzingis brings to the Celtics. Because Porzingis can shoot the ball so well, but he's also such a lob threat in the paint, the bigs have to respect what Porzingis does. So Jrue Holiday is going to come down, set a little screen here as a little decoy, because Pritchard is surveying the court, and he knows that when this happens with Porzingis, all of this space is going to be open because Mobley has to go with Porzingis. As you can see the play unfold, look, they're so concerned about this collision here that Donovan Mitchell is watching what's happening here as Mobley's sandwiched between the 2 Celtics players. You don't really want to help off the strong side corner, and you don't really want to help off Sam Hauser. So Payton Pritchard says, it's my time to shine. He can see the road to the hoop. He puts his head down. He puts his shoulder down. Nice little pump fake. Gets the defender in the air. Defender jumps, and he finishes off the glass. This is just great fundamental basketball that I'm seeing from Payton Pritchard. This time, they've got Evan Mobley, one of the league's best defenders, guarding Payton Pritchard, right? And he's surveying the court. He's looking at what he can get. Now, credit to Georges Niang doing a good job to deny the pass to Porzingis, because the Celtics like to get him the ball at that nail area, that high post so we can turn around and shoot those faders. He's looking at what's going on. And he's thinking, you know what? There's about 12 seconds left on the shot clock. No one seems to be wide open. Maybe have this dance, Mr. Mobley. And he simply is watching, okay? He's watching Mobley's feet. Because as soon as he sees Mobley take this foot and move it backwards, he is automatically going to spring back. Because he needs that separation because Mobley's the 7-footer. So as soon as that foot goes back, you see that? That's where instead of going for the hezzy, he picks up his dribble and then a little James Harden step back. Now, although Mobley is tall, this level of separation between the two of them is going to be very hard for Mobley to get a block on this, no matter how good he is, because he's got that separation. Pritchard's locked in on the basket. He's going to rise up and knock that down with ease, okay? This time, it's a 1-point game with 2 minutes left. And when I was watching this game, I think I even tweeted about it because I thought this was so insane, okay? You've got the ball out of Tatum's hands. You've done a good job. You've got it to Payton Pritchard. You've cut off all other options. And now we're under 2 minutes to go. And instead of bringing the ball back out, right? Instead of bringing the ball back out or, passing it to Drew Holiday or trying to get it back to Tatum, he's just posting up. This is a guy who's not even 6 foot tall, and he's posting up. Obviously, Darius Garland's not the best post defender in the world, but still, he's just posting him up. 3 back down dribbles, 4 back down dribbles. He does use the off arm. Cavs fans, I know you're going to be mad about it. I don't care. I don't care. Because when you're a smaller guard, you tend to get away with certain things that other players don't get. This time, patient, 2 hands for safety to try and draw that foul, shoots it off the glass one more time. Fantastic play. Now look at this situation. The Celtics are down 4 with 21 seconds left in the game. Very, very simple. He's going to put the ball in his right hand, use the left shoulder to bump off a little bit, and then he stops on a dime with the behind the back dribble. Defender's turned around. He rises up. He shoots. He scores. Now, obviously, it wasn't enough for the Celtics to win the game, but I also wanted to talk about his defense because there was one possession in this game that made me jump out of my chair because I was like, wow, they really got Payton Pritchard playing like this because he is a dog and the dog has been unleashed. Look at this play here. It's a transition play, so everything's a bit broken up. In transition, you just got to guard whoever you can guard. He's on Evan Mobley, lottery pick, 7-footer, one of the best players this season in terms of improvement. But it's not a mismatch. Payton Pritchard stays down. Good fundamentals. He's not reaching in. And he's got that right arm in the air because he knows when Mobley brings the ball back up, he can slap it away like that. And look, he just rips the ball away. The Celtics go in the other direction. The Cavs did a couple times try and match up Hunt and get him guarding Donovan Mitchell. But when he's guarding Donovan Mitchell, I think he did an all right job. Look, he stays low in his defensive stance. As soon as Donovan Mitchell goes to his left, you can see that he's got his arm there to deny the crossover back because a shifty player like Donovan Mitchell could always cross back. That's a nice little defensive tip. And you're going to say reaching. Grow up. Stop being soft. Okay? He's not letting Donovan Mitchell get back to his left hand. So now Donovan Mitchell uses his physicality and his strength. He's stronger than Pritchard. He tries to bump him off, but Pritchard has done a good enough job that he's got Donovan Mitchell off his rhythm and he's going to miss that shot. Here we go again. He's matched up one-on-one. The Cavs have cleared out for him. Donovan Mitchell's going to drive inside. He doesn't bite on the fake. Look, Donovan Mitchell has a great fake. A lot of players would have bit on that. Even as you're watching this replay slowly, you think he's about to shoot that right there. Most players would be jumping for that. Doesn't bite on it. Stays down, uses his chest to bump the defender. Right hand up to contest, kind of block out some of Mitchell's vision, and gets a stop. So I say all of that to say, Payton Pritchard, shout out to you for staying 100 because he wanted to be traded. He wasn't getting the minutes. Brad Stevens said, trust in what we've got building here. Once Marcus Smart got traded out, more minutes freed up at the guard rotation, and Payton Pritchard has earned every single minute he's got on the NBA court this season. Because when we're looking at some of these numbers, some of the numbers are actually astounding in terms of efficiency, in terms of what he's doing. And I think he's clear-cut 6th man of the year right now. And the way that they're playing, I don't see this changing. The only interesting part is going to be what happens when this contract runs out. Because, agents like to get their guys paid, especially when they're playing like this. But the thing with that is it doesn't run out until 2028. So he's locked in. The Celtics are locked in. I'm excited to see how the rest of the season goes. Once again, if you did enjoy this video, please let me know in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel so I can keep doing these, because every time these videos flop, I disappear for another few months. But if you enjoy these breakdown style videos and you want to see more, and if there's any specific players or teams you want to see breakdowns of, leave it in the comments and I will get to it. So I hope you enjoyed that breakdown. Shout out to Payton Pritchard for real. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Get buckets.